Oh.
As my signal just dropped down to 1 dot. That's
Oh,
awesome.
no.
I had faith in it. I don't know what happened. I had no problem playing YouTube videos all day. Oh, I got 2 bars. Okay, it disappeared. So I'm good, I guess. All my internet runs on hopes and dreams.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have backup. I'm using my Globe SIM card to my modem upstairs for, I don't know why.
Yeah.
For Wi-Fi for the PC. Then I have my Dito SIM in my cell phone, which I got like over 100 gigs on it.
Wow.
It dies.
Yeah, I gotta work on my taxes this week, and I've been doing a lot of research. This year I'm gonna try to dedicate some real time and effort into trying to make our YouTube channel profitable.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing a lot of studying and researching about how to actually make money on the internet, on YouTube. So, see if I can't turn
Michael's freaking out. Michael freaks out about that. Michael freaks out about that.
What do you mean?
He's like,
Why?
I don't want to pay taxes on it. I'm like,
oh wow,
you're not making much at all. And who knows if it's his channel or if it's Wake's channel? It could be in her,
well,
you know.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the taxes.
It's all about getting the money.
Right. It's kind of like I was telling James, my friend James from California the other day that we're talking about things that people like to complain about, and I told him, I said, well, my goal is to win the lottery so I can bitch and complain about paying the taxes.
Right.
But what I mean by the tax issue, if you do your taxes right, if you have a channel and if you're out there traveling, doing things to build your channel, you have so many deductions. Unless you're making $100,000 a year on your YouTube channel or better, I'm telling you, I mean, most channels, I bet you less than 10% of them make, more than, $5,000 or $6,000 a year. So I don't think paying taxes, and I've heard that from other guys too, from other guys going, wow, I don't want to pay the taxes, so I don't want to do it anymore. Like, well, I think you're missing the forest through the trees or whatever they say. Because one, if you can't deduct, what people don't realize that if you get in your car and you drive out to the lake and you make a video, that mileage is tax deductible. If you buy a new camera and you use it, that's tax deductible. If you go out to a restaurant and eat and you make a video about it, it's tax deductible.
Wow.
So you can claim it all on your taxes, which reduces your burden. And I file taxes on my YouTube channel. We barely just make the financial threshold where we have to pay taxes, but I do it. But I have so many deductions, I can't even make a profit. I have so many expenses that, it just ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. Start dining out at like expensive restaurants.
Well, even if you go to McDonald's, it just doesn't matter. It's all, you can claim wear and tear on your vehicles. Yeah, all kinds of things you can claim if you do.
I don't know how my engine exploded.
So I don't think Michael or Anthony or me or you or anybody until we get into that big money have anything to worry about with the taxes.
Hmm.
I guess
Did
that's
you
kind
see?
of fun.
You see my headline?
E-Bacon University. Oh, I need to do that. I want to e-bake for a beach house this year, and I need to get some money for my wife so I can buy her a Louis Vuitton purse.
Hmm. And you get
So
another. Need another bigger Louis Vuitton purse that goes inside that one.
that's right. But I need
It's
to.
like, it's like one of those. Was it Russian nesting eggs or something like that?
Oh yeah. Oh, here it is.
Nest,
Edit name
next
and
to his
handle.
house.
Here. Let me do an e-bacon thing. Also, I want to be like you. E-bacon. But I'll probably do mine. I don't have a Gcash. I'm poor. Not rich like you guys having Gcash. I think I have a PayPal. And we don't even. I mean, we're pathetic when it comes to e-begging. We don't. We obviously don't do a very good job at it.
Start the start the waterworks going and shit. So, I
Yeah.
need Technical Pro.
I know you know how to find my e-begging stuff. Oh, here's a
I like
PayPal
even
thing.
numbers. Apple TV.
Yeah. I do have a PayPal. I wonder if there's any money in there.
Hey, Mark.
Well, e-begging. I need a new purse for my wife. My wife wants a Louis Vuitton purse for her birthday next month. Oh, too many characters. Okay. Let me get rid of some of these. Apparently, you can only have 50 characters. PayPal me. Maybe I can get rid of some of that redundancy. Let's try now. E-begging. PayPal me. Philippine American Co. How's that? Mark, how are you? Good to see you. Jack and I are e-begging today. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what Jack is e-begging for, but we're having some e-begging fun this morning. I wonder
Gotta
if we
use
have
some
any
food.
money. My wife handles the PayPal account, and we found about $300 in it about a year ago. We have no clue where the money came from, and apparently it'd been there for quite a while. So I don't know if we bought something and it got refunded to PayPal or how we got it, but yeah, I think about 4 months after we got back to the United States from the Philippines, we were going through things and she found like 300 or $400 in the PayPal account. We spent it.
I think Mark's talking about the trucker boycott in New York because they're trying to take Trump's shit out of there because he broke.
Watching this New York trucker boycott. Huh. I didn't know there was one going on. Let me see if I can Google what's going on with it.
I think they're taking all of the shit.
Boycott. What are they boycotting?
I think they're trying to take stuff out of Trump Tower.
Oh, no. That's not it. Here. Here's what the internet says. Truckers does a 180 after trying to start a boycott over NYC Donald Trump's $355 million fine. So I don't understand. Apparently, there was a truck driver who wanted to boycott New York because how Donald Trump got fined. His name is Chicago Ray. In his ranting stance, Ray claimed that no interest in leading any government, but he remains 100% behind Trump.
kisses his butt, licks the poop out of his diapers. That's why his
I
ass
guess
so
they
big.
wouldn't.
He's got diapers. He's always shitting himself.
He says, "I stand with Trump 100%. Trump truckers for Trump." You know.
Nose to ass.
Wow. Donald Trump apparently is raising funds to pay his $355 million fine, and he's raised already over $600,000 to do so.
And all of his stupid subordinates. Oh, we love him so much. He did so much. This guy's a fucking crook.
Oh, that's interesting.
Rapist.
Yeah.
He's trying to push the vote or whatever, the trial or whatever off further and further and further, so he can try to get in office, and this will be like null and void.
Well, I will tell you this much. If truckers ever decided to boycott New York or Dallas or Los Angeles or whatever city, Chicago, they chose to, that city would go to hell within a week.
Yep.
If drivers couldn't make delivery or chose not to, especially when it comes to fuel and food, those cities would be, man. So I don't know if truck drivers realize how much power they actually have if they ever got organized and unionized. If they would go and I guess they are unionized. Maybe they need to boycott California. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I don't know.
I'm sure the truckers would get fined somehow by the company for not being delivered on time, this, that, not picking up on time.
Yeah,
Physicals going to shit.
I think what they would just simply do is choose not to take the deliveries
Mm.
because most driver, and you're right, if you work for a company, they could make you, but I guess you could go on strike, you know. But even if, look, oh my God, Jack, if I would think even if 20% or all the independent truck operators decided not to go to New York or Chicago or Dallas, man, would that put a damper on that town? Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Mark says it's already in hell with all the illegal aliens. Yeah. No.
Did you go on this rabbit hole before? The Native Americans, that was their land, and you kind of tried killing them off just to steal it?
Yeah. But man, I don't know. So that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Where am I at, Jack? I've been trying to learn about what is this Nightbot so I can start trying to use it some. I've been doing that this past week.
Let's see if I get a nice spot on here.
Then I think I told you I've been thinking about doing the pro version of StreamYard, and so that other people like your channel and others who needs watch hours.
Uh-huh.
When I do a live stream, if I understand it right, you guys could also do a live stream, all kind of like combined, but you would get credit for the hours, right? Do you know about that?
Yeah.
What do they call that? Where am I at?
Oh, man. No.
Yeah, multi-stream in 3 destinations. Is that what that is?
You used to be able to do 2 destinations until they changed it.
That's guest destinations. This is great for getting more views. You can choose to allow guests to send your stream to their own social account. Each guest may add up to 2 additional destinations. Each live stream allows up to 6 guests in total. So I guess how that works, Jack, because I'm trying to figure it out. Why is if I did that, and if you came on the live stream, then I could send you, or I could send you the link in my live stream, a special link, and then you could put that out live, right? And all the people you know could come to your live stream, and you get watch hours. If I think how that works, I'm going to study on that some more this week. So. Because I got a big goal this year, man. I'm going to try to get to 5,000 subscribers. And I'm at 1. I'm at 1 subscriber right now. I'm going to try to get to 5,000.
We've been using this thing a long time.
Huh. Oh, what's going on between China and the Philippines? James sent me something about the Philippines and China.
Fighting over freaking water.
Yeah, the fishing rights.
Yeah. Shit, trying to just go make some fish in the freaking laboratory.
Manila is accusing the Chinese Coast Guard of harassment. This island is not in disputed area. It's 90 miles away from the nearest Philippine territory, 1,500 miles away from China. But apparently the Chinese Coast Guard are harassing Philippine citizens and fishing boats in their own water.
Yep.
And I'm reading some comments. Thank you, Dirte, for making friends with China. Thank you, Dirte. A lot of people are blaming it on Dirte because he sucked up to China. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Like,
We're trying to do a hashtag thing. Yeah, see, I can't. I don't know how to to have it actually turn on. I have it linked to my YouTube account, but
it's in there, but I don't know.
I have it linked like they said, and I got some commands in there, automatic commands, but I don't know how to get it to like turn on, and I need to.
Weird. I used it like last year sometime, but I don't use it.
Do you think, are you dropping them on the YouTube side?
Yeah.
Versus the StreamYard side?
I've been trying. I did it on the YouTube side, but I'm gonna try StreamYard side. Oh, that's the wrong command, Jack. Dumbass. I need to delete this freaking Internet Explorer thing. I hate it. It keeps popping up. No, I don't want to watch. Um,
So yeah, that's one thing I'm working on this year is I'm trying to figure out how to use Nightbot to benefit me, how to maybe use StreamYard differently, just some other stuff like that.
Somebody's lurking in the background.
Somebody's lurking in your background.
Yep.
So I'm over there also on the YT side and on the StreamYard side. So I'm on both sides.
How the world is this?
That's a cool emoji. I'm going to play with some emojis. Because I would be happy to. I don't mind paying the $20 a month for the StreamYard upgrade if people would use the what was that called again? The guest destinations. If people would use it so that they could get their watch hours, I don't mind paying the money. Guest destinations, great for getting more viewers. You can choose to allow guests to send your stream to their own social account. Each guest may add up to 2 destinations. Each live allows up to 6 guests per destination in total. Okay. So I might. I'm thinking about it. Do you think that would benefit you, Jack?
Yep. If you just go and play one of my whatchamacallits. What shit's called? Now I can't. Awesome. I take whole bunch of videos and put them all in one.
Yeah.
I got like 5 of those.
Because what I was thinking is that when I do my live stream on Thursday night, if you came up there, then you could do, a simultaneous, and anybody else who needed watch hours could come on and do a simultaneous while Lorelai and I were doing our live stream. Because I think how that works. Oh, I need to.
Video. I don't know. This is just. I'm just overcomplicating things today.
Well, I just want to be able to use Nightbot to encourage people to drop their links when we do our live streams is what I want.
Uh-huh.
Because I want to try to do better to help while I grow my channel to help other people that I can, get the recognition for their channels.
I might have to just mess with the Nightbot tomorrow or something.
Yeah, I've been watching YouTube videos on Nightbot, is what I've been doing, and reading their help documents. But I'm still struggling with it a little bit, which is kind of funny, you know. And I told Lorelai the other day, she's been working hard on her Facebook blogs, for a while, quite a while now, for over a year and a half, and hell, those just don't seem to make any money. So I told her that we need to just focus on improving our YouTube this year and see if we can, turn that into something profitable.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give this thing one more minute and I'm gonna close that window. I haven't done it before. To have moderators or what they do because I had to.
Yeah, you have to make Nightbot your moderator or a moderator. I know that much, and I've done that. And I know you have to wait at least 5 minutes or so when you do a live stream for it to, come on. I wonder. That's a good question. I wonder if you got to tell something in YouTube Studios about it. Because I think I've seen, I mean, am I wrong? Because I think, I've seen people use Nightbot when they do StreamYard, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so when they're using StreamYard, you can use Nightbot, right? Because I thought I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know maybe it was just for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Nightbot's up there. Do 65 more.
So I guess what I was thinking, I didn't know if you needed to command Nightbot only on the YouTube side of things. So, like, since I'm over on the StreamYard page now, if I was live, I couldn't do anything because the StreamYard doesn't recognize the Nightbot commands. So I would have to go over to the YouTube side of the live stream and enter the Nightbot commands into that. Is what I'm thinking or wondering if that's the way it works. So maybe this Thursday I'll have Lorelei work the YouTube side of it or something, or help with that, help with one of the sides so that we can figure out how to do it. Because I'm starting to think that's what you have to do. You don't do it on StreamYard, you do it on YouTube. But I don't.
Uh,
Yeah, because it doesn't, what you're doing isn't showing up anything on the YouTube side or the chatbot side.
Goddamn Americans. What, are you jealous?
Simon Kennedy, how are you, my friend? We're trying to figure out the chatbot this morning, Simon. We're trying to become experts with chatbot. And Jack and I, that answers that question.
Wala na. Did she message you, call you? Did she call you or message you?
Millet?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Because we're working on our plan this year, Simon. We're gonna all become the greatest YouTubers in the world this year. So we're just trying to figure out how to do it. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, Simon, yeah, that's the question. I'm sorry, but that is the dilemma. How do we make that happen? And we're working on that. We don't know how to make it happen. Me personally, I've been reading and studying, trying to figure it out. So I don't know exactly how to make it happen. But I think it's a interesting challenge to have. We do our live streams on Thursday nights at 6:30, which I know you're asleep during that. But so we're trying to do those and be consistent, and those are growing and growing every week. So that helps. And thinking about expanding the StreamYard thing to the Pro version, seeing if that helps. Jack and I both are trying to figure out how to use Nightbot or how to get Nightbot turned on or activate it, whatever you want to call it. And, our big goal is, look, Simon, I know this. I know how I can become the number one YouTuber in the whole universe in the whole entire history of the world just by showing off my sexy body. But
Woo!
I'm just not going to do it. Not going to do it. Are you talking about the Philippines? Nah, the Philippines is only a small portion of YouTube land. We don't want to be, we to be honest, Simon, we don't really, the Philippines, because Lorelai's from the Philippines and we've been there and we live there. It's part of who we are. But for us, it's also about all the other traveling we do, the cooking, the immigration, all kinds of other stuff. So we don't try to just focus on the Philippines. We think that's too small of a niche. And to be honest, it's not that exciting of a niche. So we try to have a broader approach for a lot of different things that we find interesting and fun. And so that's what we do. Yes, we can keep our hats on. I got lots of hats. But this one's blue because it matches my shirt. This one's pink. I wore it the other day because I had kind of a pink shirt on. So, and
Right. One more time.
and I'm trying hard to match my watches to my outfits this year, Simon. I'm trying to be cool, man. So if I'm wearing blue, I'm going to try to have a blue watch. If I'm wearing yellow, going to do a yellow. Orange, orange. You get my point? So I'm trying to be stylish this year. With me and my tropical shirts, my hats, and my watches. I want to be cool. Probably not going to happen, but what the hell? Well, thank you, Simon. I appreciate that. But I bought an e-bike. I'm going to do some biking this year if I don't crash and kill myself, Simon. I told everybody last week on the live stream that Wednesday, tomorrow, I'm going to take my brand new e-bike out for a bike ride. And I told him, I said, if I come back on Thursday night with a cast or a broken head, the e-bike ride just didn't go very well. So
You put your helmet on.
yeah, I wasn't very successful. Yeah, we are. I've got a video about how badly I assembled the e-bike and how pissed off, and I haven't shown it because I got really pissed off trying to assemble the e-bike because it didn't make sense. But I am going to do some biking videos, because I don't bike much because of my health, but I need to get some exercise, and so I want to ride the e-bike. And the way I bought the e-bike, and I'll explain this in a video, is because I love to go bicycling. But if I get really tired or my bad knee or my bad ankle acts up, you can just hit the electric gas, so to speak, and get yourself back home. So that's why I went with an e-bike. But the problem, man, this thing weighs like 65 pounds. It's a heavy, heavy bike, you know. Yeah, I'm actually going to do a video about the electric scooter I had. Simon, believe it or not, I had one out in the garage. We bought it in the Philippines, believe it or not, when we were living there, because I couldn't get my legs to heal up. And so we bought one. It's a Chinese knockoff. And I'm going to do a video about my Chinese knockoff scooter, but I'm going to let Lorelai be my camera person and on that one. And I'm going to do a video about how cheap and crappy it is. So, yeah, I won't light it on fire just to get views, but I'm shocked that it's lasting, you know. And then, of course, I've decided this year, Simon, I'm embracing my handicapness, which I hate, but I've done a video about canes, and I'm going to do some other videos about, disability stuff in hopes of sharing some information with people. So, but And then we are hoping to get to travel some this year. So, we are thinking about moving to another state where it's a lot warmer. So we got a lot of that to work on this year. But, oh man. I got some more watch videos I'm going to be working on. Nobody really cares about watch videos, but I like doing them. Yeah, I've said this a whole bunch of times. The reason we got started in our YouTube channel, well, I know a lot of people say, well, we started our YouTube channel so that we can share with our family wherever what we're doing. Well, we don't give a crap about that. I don't give a crap what anybody in my family thinks or sees or doesn't see. But we did it because after retiring from teaching at the college level, I had nothing better to do. I felt bored because of my health. And so YouTube actually helped give me something to do and made me feel like a teacher again, because I did little talking videos about things, and they weren't any good, but it gave me something to do. Yeah, and that's one thing that we're blessed about, uh, guys. Is I'm retired, of course. Lorelai works, and that's why you see me 80% of the time versus Lorelai, is because I got free time. But I need to utilize my free time when I'm feeling good better to try to, because here's my goal, Simon. This year I've decided we're at 3,000 subscribers. I want to try to get to 5,000 subscribers. So that's a goal. I'm trying to have a goal. I'm trying to do more in 24, Simon. That's my theme, more in 24. And of course, I would like to be able to take the YouTube money, if there is any, and buy Lorelai a Louis Vuitton purse, because that's what she wants. So that would be nice. And or a beach house in Florida. One of the two, right? So yeah, right. It helps to kill time. And I wish, a lot of these channels, one thing I found that do really well, they have somebody who's the camera person. So it's really hard to be your own camera person and make good videos. That's one thing I've learned. So these channels that have their own personal cameraman, they're the ones that make much better videos. Yeah, Simon, we've actually met a lot of people too. Literally, it's been kind of cool because we've actually had lunch, I think, with maybe 5 different of our subscribers that have come through this part of the country, or we met one of them in the Philippines when we were there. We've had lunch at different places in the United States. When we were in Florida, we had lunch with one of our subscribers. So that was kind of cool to meet people that kind of knew your channel a little bit and checked it out and wanted to hook up for lunch. So that was really cool. And we have gotten a lot of really good online friends out of this. And, I've had a lot of people say really, 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 really nice and positive things about our channel and about the advice that we've given. And of course, I tell everybody it is just my advice, right? So take it for a grain of salt, but here's my advice. But then, like you said, we have met not very many, but a few shitheads. And the good thing is I don't let shitheads bother me. I don't really care. You can call me every name in the book as long as you're willing to watch my videos. Assembly monks, how are you? Good to see you. Jack and I are e-begging today. Jack, what are you e-begging for today? Do you know?
Food.
Food? Jack's e-begging for food. I'm e-begging for like a Louis Vuitton purse for my wife or a beach house in Florida. One of the two. So, but, I have, hey, Simon, I'll tell you, we have a subscriber who's very good to us. He sends us stuff all the time, snacks and foods and things like Red Horse beer. things of food that Lorelai misses from the Philippines that he can get out in California that we can't get here. And I told him a while back. I said, man, your friendship, your kindness is overwhelming. You don't have to send us stuff. We appreciate it, but you don't have to. And he told me, he's like, well, why I do it? Because every time he told me this, he's like, every time I send you guys a package, in a few days, something really, really good happens to me. And it makes me feel really good. I'm like, well, okay, I get that. Then he also told me that when he first found, and he's our very first subscriber, when he found our channel, a couple of years ago, he was in the process of going to the Philippines to meet a girl. And after listening to a few of my talks about that type of situation, he figured out that it would have been a gigantic financial mistake and a heartbreaking mistake to have followed through with his plans, that it just wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? So that he was being catfished a little bit. So he's very appreciative of that. That's why, so when somebody tells you, hey, man, I watched your video and I learned this, or I got that out of it, that's cool. That's a cool thing. Jack is lactose intolerant. Okay.
I'm like double lactose intolerant because I'm half black and half Asian. That's not good. But I love pizza. I love cheese.
Yeah, pizza's good. E-Bacon School of Wixadary. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah. Wishadary. Yeah. Yeah. Wizardary. Wizardary. All right. Simon says, I think he's been on our live stream a lot, and he's a great guy. Good person, a good human being. Simply says, makes me laugh, YouTube. If someone sends you cash, then ones who don't send get it. I know, isn't that funny? I don't really, I make fun of e-begging because I think it's what entertains me about e-begging are the ones who, it's not so much the e-beggars, but the people that are gullible enough to send somebody a bunch of money and they get pissed off when they realize they got hustled.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you, my e-begging is this. I need a beach house in Florida on the Intercoastal Waterway with a boat dock, a swimming pool, and I'd really like it to be an estate style home or a really nice Louis Vuitton purse for my wife. Because you can send me $10, but I'd rather have a beach house or a purse for the wife.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him, Simon. Yeah, that's him exactly. And he's become a good friend, And if he ever gets to make it out here to Arkansas or Alabama, wherever we're at, we will definitely visit with him. When we have plans to go back out to California, we will definitely visit with him. He's a really good guy. So he means no harm to anybody, and just So yeah, we we got some more chips that we're tasting on Thursday nights. So every Thursday night on our live stream, we're still tasting the chips that he sent us. We choose only 2 bags. And so far, I think we're at about 80% of them are gross and disgusting, and 20% are eligible, are pretty good. But they're all from Thailand and China, and they're weird flavors like crawdads and baked oysters, chicken feet.
Nope. Okay, close all these freaking windows. And that's what about Nightbot.
And then for me, Simon, I'll tell you guys, and simply, when I've helped a lot of guys who've sent me messages and had questions about this or that, maybe something to do with immigration or this, and I didn't know the answer. So I would go and do a bunch of research and share the research with them that I found. And why I do that is because it makes me smarter, because I'm learning in the process. It's like, when Grandpa Tony was trying to get back into the Philippines during the pandemic, he had to go on a 9A visa. And he didn't quite understand that. So I went and Googled and studied it and helped him get his 9A visa so that he could go back in under that visa versus all the other drama that he was having to go through to get back to see his wife and kids. So I learned a lot. When I help somebody, I learn a lot.
He's got to get that ReUpload-Late ticket. Go somewhere close by.
Yep.
Hong Kong or something like that.
Well, the 9A visa was, I don't remember now because it's been so long ago, but since he was a spouse, you could go in for like 90 days, if I remember right. For the 9A, it's like a $60 visa.
I think I had 2 ReUpload-Late tickets. I never used them and just stayed here and just kept going to immigration like nothing else, just keep paying the, whatchamacallit, visa renewals.
Assembly Monk, you are absolutely 100,000,000% correct. Getting cash from somebody you really don't know makes you the smartest person in the room. You got that right. Absolutely. I love that. That's a great saying. That's a great point. What was it? Was it P.T. Barnum, the circus guy that always says there's a sucker born every minute?
Yep. It's like sometimes some of my subs will stalk me on Facebook.
They do.
Because I use my name.
Yeah.
I guess I'll friend you. You start hitting me up for Gcash and other kinds of. No, I'm good.
Yeah, we get that too, Jack. We actually get people. I get nasty messages from people time to time because I won't give them money. They assume for some reason that we have money and that my money should be their money. And so I actually have received messages from people getting pissed off at us, whether it's an email or Facebook, because I won't donate to them.
It's like one day I went outside because we were eating in a cell outside in front of my house store, and these 2 guys, one's a Filipino, another one's Indian, and I gave them my Facebook, and they friended me. The one guy's wife comes, I guess she didn't ask my shit. She just asked him, asked the husband for my information. They're like, I guess I'll friend you. And she's like, my husband and the other guy are out in Cebu. And I need money. I'm like, I didn't say nothing. I'm like, close that. Nope, not today, Satan.
Here's our Facebook. I'll put our Facebook in there. See, we have Lorelai and I do a combination Facebook account is what we do. What I think is funny is all the guys that try to flirt with Lorelai on Facebook. That's what I think is funny.
Oh, shit, yeah. And you can see it like, motherfucker, what you thinking?
Yeah,
What was it?
Yeah.
At the end of what was that movie? Freaking Full Metal Jacket. He's like, "This is my gun. There's only one like it."
Yeah. Well, I have a big assignment, a big speech that I give in my career and my life about giving a hand up versus a hand out. And in my philosophy, I grew up with the philosophy that giving a hand up is good. Giving a hand out is bad.
And they'll keep coming back for that handout, handout, handout.
That's right. We reward good behavior in this world. If somebody's doing well and they're striving, but they need just a little bit of thing to get them over a hump to help them out, then that's what we do. That's where we donate. But you guys will never, and this is one thing I've told people is you guys have people on the internet have no clue what we financially do for other people, and you never will. You just won't. We're not going to do those videos where I'm giving out hamburgers to homeless people, or I'm helping some poor widower woman, pay her vet bill. You're never going to see those from us because we think that's absolutely the wrong way to go. What we do privately to help others is what we do privately to help others.
Mm-hmm.
I need a big tin cup. I don't have a tin cup, but maybe I could get one. Maybe Jack, maybe we should get tin cups, and put our
Start off
channels
with
on it and put a couple coins in it, and
Yep.
maybe we could
Start
do
it
that.
off.
Maybe that could be, hey, maybe that could be a YouTube store we could do. We could start a store selling tin cups with channels logos on it for e-begging purposes. And we can sell them to all the channels.
We got merch.
Here's our e-begging cup. Maybe we could do that. Simon says, my philosophy is you climb the ladder, put your hand out, and help the next person onto the ladder. Yeah, I agree. You got to help others. Yes, and simply, you're right. One thing we've learned is our channel, because we're right at 3,000 now. And there's no question we get a little bit more hate now, but I don't really give a crap. As long as they watch our videos, you can hate me all you want. I don't care.
Thanks for the watch hour.
That's it. I'm okay with it. Say what you want. If they leave comments that have a bunch of cuss words and things, I delete the comments. But if you're just criticizing how ugly I am or how stupid my hat is or how stupid you think my video is, I just leave it up. I'm okay with it. I don't. One thing I had to teach my wife early on was because somebody would attack us or attack something we did, and she would get all pissed off and excited and want to just go after them. And I'm like, it's not. Who cares? I mean, you're putting yourself out in public, which means you're opening your door for being scrutinized. And I guess as maybe a college teacher, I was kind of used to people challenging anyway. So it just doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I just don't. Yeah, see, Simon, that's pretty impressive, to be honest. It took 3 months to be monetized without ever being on camera. That's pretty impressive. It really is. And you found a niche market. People are into that. I mean, I tell people I look around now and I see people doing something and I go, you could turn that into a YouTube channel and you could make some serious money and have a really good time by your hobby, your passion. You can make some money. I see it all the time now. Yeah. Yeah. We don't bitch and complain about, our drama too much. We try not to. I try to be, I think for my perspective, Simon, is I try to be honest about my opinions and my thoughts. But, I think we were monetizing for 4 months. When we started our YouTube channel, we got monetized really, really, really quick. And our first big video was the one about my coma. I told the story of my coma, and I think that thing got like 20,000 views within the first 4 or 5 months. So
There's a YouTuber. He's got over 1 million subs. Not one damn video.
he's not what?
He's got over 1 million subs and not one video. Short or nothing.
How did he get 1 million subscribers?
I have not a clue.
Maybe he bought them. Because apparently you can buy subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Simon, I think that's a very noble thing to do. And I can't say that all the money we've made have gone to support anybody anywhere because we've never made enough money to cover how much money we give away every year or how much money we spend on doing YouTube videos between technology and travel. and everything. And we send gifts to people, but I don't know. I can't tell you where it goes, but it definitely doesn't make our bank account fatter. That's one thing I can tell you. You know, uh, you know. So I'm, I would love the day that my bank account would grow by leaps and bounds, so that we could do more. And to be honest, Simon, yeah, we help people, but there's no question. If I made 10,000 bucks a month on YouTube, I would be living a much higher life than I am now,
Mhm.
without any question. So I'm not holy enough to say if I made $10,000 a month, I'm going to give $10,000 away. Now, sorry, it ain't gonna happen.
Mhm.
So simply has been to Simon's house. I can say Simon grafts for what he has. Grafts. I don't know what you mean by the word grafts. Is that a European term? Graphs in the U.S. kind of like when you're designing a graph, like a graphing chart, or you're graphing a growth of something. I don't know what you mean by the word graphs. Works maybe. I think even if you unless you're
You say
hook
you mean grift? Do you mean grift?
grips, no, like us. Okay, no, works hard. Yeah, I believe that. Simon's a good guy. You can tell. You know, you can tell that he loves his family and all of that good stuff. So I absolutely have no doubt in that. We've worked hard, I think, over the years for our stuff. I just don't like it when people think my stuff belongs to them.
Mhm.
My own family, got pissed off years ago because when I got married to Lorelai, they thought Lorelai was stealing their inheritance. And this is like nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters. And I had to tell them, I said, the point you're missing is Lorelai's not stealing anything from you because you were never getting anything in the first place. So I had no intentions of leaving you people any damn money anyway. So don't be mad at her.
Fuck y'all.
So, yeah.
Just thinking about wearing my back brace, but that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Well, you could probably, if you put your back brace on, you might get more donations.
You're right. I
See,
ain't gonna get a stick up the side of the cane.
you need to get
Cut
your
down
back
some
brace.
wood.
You need to get a cane. When you have your tin cup and your cane and your back brace on, that's motivation for people to help you out. Get a cane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works hard. And my wife likes to work. She doesn't look. Look, the money's nice to be honest, and we definitely use it. But I did enough in life to where that if Lorelai truly didn't want to work, she wouldn't have to. It would it negatively affect us? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to have as much fun. But she could stay home, but she likes to work. She wants to make that money. She wants to invest for her future. She wants to have nice things, and she's willing to go out there and get a job and work for it. So I'm very impressed with my wife's work ethic. Without
I could get
all
one of those riding electronic wheelchairs.
I got one, man.
I
I got
mean,
one.
in the tin can,
Yeah,
just go down the sidewalk.
that's right. Well, here's what the funny thing is, in America, e-begging or not e-begging, street begging, you can make a lot of money being a street beggar. All you need,
Mm-hmm.
like you're saying simply, is a wheelchair, a neck brace, maybe a sign saying, please help me, and you can clean up a few $100s a day.
And
In
some
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 areas, even a whole lot more than that.
dirty, tore up clothing.
That's it. Just don't let them see you get into your Mercedes Benz over in the other parking lot when you
Yeah,
leave.
and drive to a big ass house.
So,
I've seen that before. People get followed and stuff.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
wow, you guys are
yeah.
that bad. That's horrible. I think there's
What?
one in India where a guy supposedly said his legs are missing, and he's on a skateboard, and the guy just rips his pants off to show that the guy has legs. And the guy got up and started running.
Yeah, the interesting thing around here, and I pointed this out, and I spotted it, and I was talking to Lorelai about it, and I have a police officer friend that lives here too. Was a while back. I so I saw these people standing out on the corner with a big sign begging for money and they had pictures of this baby in a hospital with tubes all over them, and please help us. The baby is dying, whatever type of shit. So I saw that one time, like, all right. And then I saw that again about 4 months later, a different group of people with the same sign. And I asked my friend, who's a police officer who drives around the area all the time, said, "Have you seen that more than once?" Like, yeah, we know what they're doing. They're just rotating the sign to different people. We run them off corners all the time because there is no baby. Those pictures are from the internet. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like years ago, my first girlfriend here, she's a trip. Like, what is it? They're like, oh, Jack's rich. So everybody quits their jobs. I'm paying, she's got a chungy and a peso net internet room at her house. So I'm paying all the damn bills, all the bills, and her parents' bills. And then her brother mysteriously died, which makes no sense to me because I guess he was found at the Cirrus Liner terminal because he worked there. He's passed out on the floor, dead on the floor with blood coming out of his eyes, ears, and mouth. And her excuse was he died because he ate too much before he went to sleep. What? That's some stigmata shit. So I ended up burying him. And then we eventually broke up. And then she says her dad died. Or not, either her dad or another brother. I'm like, I have money, but show me proof. I can't at the cemetery.
yeah.
Can you send me information, like a little pamphlet that he's dead?
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, Felicia.
That's crazy. I want to start an OnlyFans page. You think I can make a lot of money selling pictures of myself on OnlyFans? Is that what it's called? OnlyFans? Fans only or something?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I need to Google that. Will you guys become an OnlyFans supporter of mine? OnlyFans. What is it? You think I can make some money? What would I have to do on OnlyFans to make money?
Get naked.
Well, I do that every morning when I take a shower. Oh, yeah, you gotta. Well, I could start an OnlyFans page. Now, granted, there's a lot of. It looks like there's a lot of girls on here with their boobs hanging out, but um, I don't know. There is one that says that they make pizza. Says join her for her tutorial on how to make quick and easy pizza bites. She goes to Walmart, buys the frozen ones, put them on a baking sheet, puts them in the oven, and takes them out in 15 minutes. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll become an OnlyFans model. Maybe people would pay to see my feet. That's when I was looking at, Jack. Right there. See, I can do that. I mean,
actually necessarily have to get naked to do OnlyFans?
I say, would this help? Maybe I could do this, you know. Well, I don't know how to do that, but maybe I could do that. So, yeah. Oh, or maybe we could take simply Monk's advice, get a neck brace and a cane, and do an OnlyFans page about that. You know, where you're doing videos as you're handicapped and broken. Maybe people would, you know. So I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And we never got into Instagram or TikTok. I never quite figured out how to do those because I don't think I have anything interesting to show anybody or do. So we never got into those. But
You guys signed up with my other account. I don't freaking use.
you got an OnlyFans page?
I,
Is
I
that what
just,
you said?
I just wanted to see. I've never been to that page before.
Well, if I send you a notice of my OnlyFans page in a couple of weeks, how much do you get to charge? Do you charge or what do you do on that?
I'm assuming you have to put a price to something, I guess.
Like
But
like memberships on YouTube?
I'm assuming.
All right. Well, maybe I could charge like $1,000 or something.
There you go.
Yeah, Simon, I'm actually making. Well, we got some Filipino, like what? I got to remember the name of the restaurant. Mang Inasal, right? The
I'm
chicken
gonna
place.
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lorelai has her own marinade that she likes. That's kind of like a rip off of theirs, a version of theirs. So I got a bunch of that chicken marinating. But tonight, I'm actually when she gets home, I'm going to make her seafood soup.
Mhm.
So she's getting to have some squid and shrimp and clams and whatever else is in there. I'm gonna a miso soup base with some fresh vegetable in there. That's what I'm making her for dinner. So,
Hello, Mr. Filipino.
well, hello, good to see you. Thank you for joining Jack's live stream. How are you?
Welcome to eBaggers Academy. We show you
That's
step
right.
by step on how to eBay.
Jack is e-begging for food. I'm e-begging for a beach house in Florida or a Louis Vuitton purse for my wife. One of the two. So yeah, she's good. So then we're going to do the chicken tomorrow. But tonight I want to give her a seafood melody soup type whatever, you know. And she has to
There's
bring,
a mountain install right on my street.
yeah. So she's actually got her recipe about the flavor. I don't really like their food, to be honest. I don't like the flavor. But she's got it down to where it's pretty good. And we grill it a lot during the summer, and people just love it. When we have barbecues here and people come over, we make a lot of it, and it's all gone. People take it home. So this Friday, she has to take finger foods to work. They're having a kind of like a potluck thing, and
There's a movie out.
she's going to make chicken wings, the Magna style chicken wings, and take those to work. So. Is it really, Simon? That's your favorite? I just don't like There's something in the flavor that for me gives me a little bit of an aftertaste, and I just that kind of doesn't work for me. But we eat it a lot in the Philippines. I agree. But yeah, she's going to make Mang Inasal style wings to take to work on Friday. So we got to go to the Walmart tonight and buy some wings and get those cut up and start marinating so we can cook them on Thursday. So, oh, my wife loves it when I cook because then she doesn't have to. Now, I did have to get on to her. I'm going to tell you guys something. My wife has a little bit of a tendency to complain about things. Well, you could have used a little bit more soy sauce. Well, you could have put a little bit more onion in it. So a couple of weeks ago, she said something like that. She's like, well, it's really good, but I think a little bit more salt would have been better. And I told her, I said, well, good. You know where the salt is. You know where the refrigerator is. You know where the stove is. Get it cooking. And I took the food back. I said, I know you don't want it because it doesn't have enough salt. So here, let me take it back from you. So,
The high blood pressure going.
Come here and complain about my cooking. Don't you complain about my cooking? No, she likes it when we cook, when I cook for her. And I cook for her, I don't know, 5 days a week, I guess. Yeah, I don't like salt, so I'm not big into the salt. But,
My mom brought me this container, or she mailed it to me. It's called Accent.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's in this? MSG, that's all it is.
I know. We got a bag of it from the Philippines. Nothing but that. So, but Lorelai, the weird thing is we cook a lot of fish, and I make some homemade batter and some breading for fish, and I fry them up the way I like. And nothing is fried enough for Lorelai. Every piece of fish or whole fish that I cook, I got to fry the living crap out to make her happy. It's like they're tough as leather when I get done, but that's how she likes them. They like them chewy. I like the fish to be soft and moist. So I make a little batch for me that's good, and I make her a batch that's been fried for 2 hours. And she's happy with it. Yeah, we put sugar in everything. One thing I've learned cooking for Lorelai, if I sprinkle some brown sugar, it makes everything better. Brown sugar makes everything better.
It's like people. Well, here they use a lot of sugar in their spaghetti. I don't like it.
No, I don't.
And like back home, every white person puts sugar in their damn spaghetti. I'm like, I don't want it. Sweet as hell. A whole can of fucking SpaghettiOs or something like that.
Yeah. Simon, I do. I make beer batter fish on a regular basis because I really like it. Lorelai's not a huge fan of it. So I will make beer battered fish, I don't know, God, once or twice a month. And I use different beers. I really like to use dark, heavy beer for the batter. And I'll
it just takes over the flavor of the fish.
Yeah, but I love beer battered fish. But what Lorelai likes is I make a cornmeal batter, cornmeal breading, and we take the fish. I got an egg wash, but I take cornmeal and I'll put some chili seasoning, some Thai chili powder in it, maybe a little bit of a ginger seasoning, some other seasonings, and mix that into there. And then I egg wash it and put it in there and I fry that. And she really likes that. But I love
I bet you'll like it. I bet you'll like it if you burn the hell out of it.
The sheer hot. I got to fry the living shit out of it. All right. That's what you want. Let's throw it back in the skillet and I'll fry it for 5 more hours.
Right.
So, yeah, around here, Simon, we do a lot of cod for beer battered fish. Fish and chips is cod. So around here. I'm sure I've had haddock, but I'm not real for sure. But cod is what we can find easily here in the United States for beer battered fish.
Probably if you had, I think it's McDonald's play fish.
Yeah, that's pollock. That's pureed pollock.
Oh, it's the cousin.
Yeah, it's a pollock is what that is. And I know everybody thinks McDonald's filet of fish is disgusting. I think the bread is disgusting, but I actually love their fish sandwich. Absolutely.
That's my favorite. The filet of fish sandwich is my favorite, but they had it when I was here years ago. I'm ordering, and I look on the Grab app. I'm like, really? They got rid of the filet of fish, and it came out this fish, fried up little piece of fish. It tastes disgusting. I took one bite out of it, and I'm like, you go. Go for it. I can't.
But what's weird is I've had fish from like Wendy's and Hardee's, and it's not. I don't know. It's not good. I don't know what it is.
It's
But
probably already frozen, freeze splash after getting cooked, then sent out in bulk to like Gordon Food Service or the other Cisco, and
well, I'm going to make a point to find some haddock and try it, Simon. Now we eat a lot of tilapia and a lot of sway and a lot of salmon.
you nasty.
Hmm?
You nasty.
You don't like you don't like tilapia?
Hell no. All they do is eat their shit.
Well, all fish eat
And
their
there's
shit.
so many chemicals and stuff in them.
And it's kind
It's
of
like
like
one of the
pig.
worst fish you can eat.
But
And
we eat a lot of
people
sway.
don't eat it
We
because
really like sway.
it's cheap. Ugh.
But I think for us around here in America, or for us, easy to get is fish. Sorry, salmon. Is what we eat a lot of salmon. So what is sway? Sway is also called an Asian catfish. It's a freshwater fish that is native to China. So is what it is. Vietnam has it, grows it. But we eat a lot of sway. But we also eat a lot of salmon. We're big salmon eaters. Which one is that? Is that the new caramel flavored or just regular?
No, it's regular.
Well, when I think of it, I'm going to buy that. When I see it, I'm going to buy the caramel flavored one. They have a new one out there.
I wonder how sugary that'd be.
Oh, a lot.
I wasn't making another one of these fake coffees here, but I already had
Yeah.
3 copies today, or what they call coffee.
Here you go, Jack. Let me show you. This is the new flavor they just debuted. I haven't tried them yet, but I will. Maybe I'll try to go buy some and do it and try them on my live stream on Thursday night. Since we got to go to Walmart anyway. Let me make a list.
Put that one on top.
We got to get chicken wings for Friday. And how about the Reese's caramel, if I can find it, cups. If I can find them, I'll try them on Thursday night to live stream. So they look good anyway, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're probably gross. They're
Like
probably too
McDonald's
sweet.
McRib sandwich.
Yeah, they're probably too sweet, you know.
I used to have to eat the McRib a long time ago before they start phasing it out left and right. It seems like if you eat it now, it tastes totally different. And I'm like, no, I'm good.
The McRib is disgusting. It's really
Mm-hmm.
weird because there is no real meat in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an engineered product, and why they slaver it with barbecue sauce so heavily is so that you don't know that you're not eating meat.
Yeah, McRib. It's some kind of meat shaped like something shaped as
Yeah,
ribs.
I mean, it's not good stuff.
Mm-mm.
What is the McRib made of? Let's Google it.
You can get a 404 error on your screen.
What does it say here? Oh, McRib is actually made of reconstructed meat. Even though it's shaped like a rib, the patty in the McRib sandwich is made from ground pork shoulder. And that purple foam stuff that they use.
I've never heard that term
Oh, my dog.
for meat. Oh my god. Reconstructed meat. What the?
Reconstructed meat. That just means they take meat, supposedly meat, like that's what a hot dog is.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, Jack. I'll be right back. My dog is going crazy for something.
Going crazy.
What's the problem? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do it anymore. Remember, I'm the boss in this house. Not you. Understand?
5 million people in the house. Hey Simon, what's in the microwave?
All right. I think I got
Sam, I think Simon's microwaving something.
Ooh, what's your microwaving?
He says, be right back, just cooking.
I had to go straighten the dogs out. They think they own this house.
Mm-hmm.
They think I work for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to set them straight. This is my house. I'm the boss of this house.
Is it Eddie Murphy? Hey, this is my house. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Hmm. Yeah, I think
Anything exciting happening over in the Philippines, Jack, or not? No?
Not really. But one time I had to go to the doctor's clinic. I went to my friend's restaurant in between, and I've seen street signs. I'm like, oh, hell just froze over.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's one thing
Now
that drove me.
start putting signs out here. Put the speed limit sign. I already had a speed bump put in the middle of the road. No stop signs. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's obvious tricycle drivers or anybody just driving something. They'll just cut you right the hell off. They don't even look. They don't look left or right. Nothing. Just turn.
Yeah.
Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. mean, that's why there's so many people hit by vehicles, you know? Yeah. I still got juice. Filled it.
Well, I bought a lottery ticket, so this time next week I'm going to be really, 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 really rich, and I'll probably disown all of you guys, pretend I don't know you, just giving you a
But
warning.
just remember my Gcash right here.
Yeah, nope, nope. I won't even know who you are. You kidding me?
I don't even know a black mofo.
And be like, Jack who? Simon who?
Mm.
Who? I don't know you damn people. You know?
Just buy me a beer, damn it. Some stand.
Yeah.
I think he's in Manila. He's got some appointments to do.
Oh, good.
He just hasn't been online all day.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's just taking care of business.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
He's got like 2 different appointments in 2 different places.
Yeah.
He says he's trying to do it all in one day, but I don't think that'll work out.
Well, you got to take care of business.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to do everything in one day.
Well, in the Philippines, it's hard to. That was one of the most frustrating things for me in the Philippines is I couldn't get anything done. And as somebody who's used to getting things done, who's being a subject matter expert, who's being highly functional, to sit around and not be able to get anything done in the Philippines just drove me crazy. Drove me batshit crazy.
I've got my kitchen isn't built. I did that shit. Underneath my dining room table are the drawers for it. I got to put those in. I still haven't sealed the countertop, but I did take everything off of it earlier so I can see it and put the sealer on it. And put the doors in. It's a 2-year job right there. I get to it when I get to it.
Yeah, I just have a different mentality. Not that I'm impatient, but it's kind of like if we're going to do something, let's do it. But that's just me.
So,
That's just me and my weirdness. All those years. A lot of it was, for me is when I taught class and I did all these things I did with the government and all these other things, we had deadlines and I expected it to be done. And it's not being a dickhead, it's just, living the way life is and reality is. If I say I'm going to be somewhere at 3 p.m., I'm somewhere at 3 p.m.
mm-hmm.
Um, so,
I think I was only 2, 3 minutes late for my clinic appointment the other day,
mhm.
but I sat there for a good half hour, 45 minutes waiting.
Yeah, I haven't been late to anything for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, I ended up calling the clinic and talking with the receptionist or whatever, and
That's good.
she's like, "Can I get your name?" 5 minutes later, she figured it out.
Right.
I'm like JAC. Well, that in that
And I
case,
can I say it any slower? You know,
yeah.
if I say it slower, will you understand it better?
And she
You
said,
know,
text me. And I just in one ear out the other. So I'm like, it took forever. Like HOPB. What? Uh, it's like even my name outside the store out front, is misspelled. It's not, instead of saying Jack Hobson, it says Jack Hoopson or something. Or I'm like, oh my god, it's like about as bad as when I got married, and I was like 20 something, and the DJ, it was the DJ and his wife, knew my wife at the time, and as we were walking into the whatchamacallit, I think now. It was after the wedding, it's the dinner and blah blah blah. And so they started playing the song, and they said Mr. or Mrs. Jack Hopkins. I'm like,
yeah.
what?
So who's
I'm
that?
like, Hopkins. Oh, and he corrected himself.
What wedding are we at?
My own.
You know, yeah, but like, gee, I didn't know I was attending somebody else's wedding.
I had like 250 people plus there.
Damn, I think we had about 12 at ours. We had about
And
12 at the wedding and 20 at the reception.
you bought a whole bunch of like Kodak, one-time use cameras.
Yeah.
Gave one to everybody, and when it's done, you just go into the
Yeah.
room and deposit it in a box.
Yeah.
We seen a box full of the cameras. We get back to our hotel room, and there's no box. I think somebody stole the box.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, why would somebody sell a box full of cameras, disposable cameras that aren't any good? You
Right.
know, at some, you know, it's kind of weird.
Now somebody has got a dark room and just take the guts out and put a new 35 millimeter in there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we had a small wedding. We kept it small, wanted a small wedding. We did a sunrise wedding out of the lake because that's what Lorelai wanted. So that's what we did. And then we had a big, or not a big, but we had a reception at my house in the backyard because we had the house we had at the time had a really big pool and a pergola and a really nice big yard to go with it and had lights everywhere. So we did our wedding reception outside at night. So, oh, Daisy, man, you're a mess. My dog Daisy goes outside and rolls around in the grass and comes in and puts grass everywhere. Go lay down. Go on.
They clean this up. Huh?
Yeah, we vacuum every day the grass from the dogs.
My
But
dogs brought in fleas, ticks, and stuff to the house a long time ago. That was hard to get rid of.
yeah, we use the what is it, the Bractivo or whatever that they take every 90 days
Mm-hmm.
is what we use, and works really, really well. We actually give it to them every 4 months versus every 3 months, and it's like $60 a pill, but man, it works like a charm. Even when we were in the Philippines, we took it with us in the Philippines to give to the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any problems.
I had to drive an hour away to this place that has a stuff called diatomaceous earth.
Yeah, very
I
familiar
could
with
have
it.
bought that. I could have bought that at Walmart. They sell it at Walmart. I didn't know it.
Yep, very
And
common.
then we had to stop at the Yankee Candle Shop because it's like a big freaking complex with different stores in it. $100 lighter at the freaking candle store.
Oh, I know.
All I want is apple cinnamon one. With this and this and this. I'm like, oh my god.
Are you going to go on a cruise in the Philippines?
What's
Why
that?
don't you take a cruise out of Manila? They got the cruise ship there in Manila now. Why don't you find a bunch of people and go on a cruise?
Nah, I'm good.
Gather up a bunch of your expats in the Philippines and you guys do a Philippine expat cruise in the Philippines.
Get bombed by China.
That's it. You know.
This is the best part.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to get to take a vacation this year. We took a couple last year, and we may move to Alabama later this year, maybe this summer. So I'm not for sure if we'll actually get a real vacation in this year or not. So we're kind of bored living in this part of the country, so we're thinking about moving down to Mobile, Alabama.
I'll be Alabama.
Yeah, yeah. We like the Gulf Coast.
We got trouble. There you go.
He's the keeper of the retroverse, or is that the retrovirus?
Officially certified. Look at this.
Please be understanding.
Thank you. I also got this T-shirt today from the Blessed by Me. Yeah.
Shamrock green beer. Does that mean you shamrock green beer?
I also got this today.
Clock.
Not to think like neon sign clock.
Yeah, I saw those at Walmart the other day. They were at our Walmart on clearance for $5. I almost bought a bunch of them.
I bought it for $3.
See, there you go.
And this is the weirdest contraption. It's supposed to be a flashlight, but there's a thing on here that says microphone.
Uh-huh.
Oh, karaoke or something like that. I've seen those
don't
before.
Well, maybe it's a
Hold
flashlight
microphone to
that
the
can talk to you.
It's weird. I thought I'd like it because it's 50 cents and it takes AAA. I bought it because I didn't need a new flashlight. I'm pretty sure this. I could be wrong. This may not be a flashlight. I do not know. It looks like these could be speakers, but you know.
I used to spend the night in my mom's little house inside the golf course.
Yeah.
And I was trying to go to sleep. Any room I could sleep in. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
There's like at least 7 clocks. All these analog clocks around the house. Click, 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 click. I'm like, oh man. Just ticking away. I had of all of them.
Takes a lick. No, it takes a lick and keeps on ticking.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a megaphone. Maybe it's a little megaphone.
Mm-hmm.
Might be.
Where you speak in. Maybe that's what it is.
I found one of these, a big ass clothespin.
Clothespin?
You hang a human with that?
What?
You gonna hang a human with that?
No, I need more clothespins, so I had them.
There you go.
So when you get older, your vision starts going. So you get this big giant clothes. Fucking pin. Ooh, I found it. You put your finger
I'll
in.
let that squeak though. It's
Here's a watch I bought for a friend's birthday coming up. It's called the
Oh.
brand called Out of Order.
my mom bought something else. Hold on.
I got a friend's birthday coming up, so this is for him. I'm going to make a video about it here shortly, though. But I thought it was interesting that the brand is called Out of Order.
and it doesn't work.
Well, it's an Italian.
Oh,
It's actually
please
an
no.
Italian
I also
watch.
have
It's an Italian watch, and what they do is they distress it so that you don't feel bad about wearing a really nice watch out in public. There you go. Retro radio.
world's smallest retro, and it works. Put me down now.
But how many of you guys have one of these on your desk?
One of those, huh? Lava lamp, really?
Yeah.
Eh. I'm
I got a whole
paranoid of
bunch of
those.
random.
I am paranoid of lava lamps because if that thing breaks, my house is gonna be lava.
It's just oil and wax.
I don't care. I don't trust it.
I've seen
Sorry.
videos where people take those and take them out of the bottom and put it on the oven, the stovetop, and it boils over and it explodes all over the place.
Yeah. It's just basically wax and oil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hate to say it, buds, but Jack just gave me another reason why I'm not gonna buy one.
Mm-hmm.
Crepes. I went to where is it? This one. I got a new bottle opener. It's like a guitar shaped bottle opener. I just don't know where the frick I put it. My pocket. Not that pocket. Wait. Quarter. I'm a quarterback. Son of a bitch. Alright. Ah, snap. What the hell? Is it underneath the computer? Okay. This goes to show how good, well kept I am, huh?
Here's my two favorite bottle openers. This was a gift given to me, actually 3 of them. Gift given to me when I retired. This is a from the Craftsman Corporation. I did some consulting work for them. So this is their bottle opener they gave me.
That's a bottle opener? I thought it was a wrench.
Yeah, it's a bottle opener.
Okay. Jeez. That's a big freaking bottle opener, man.
And then I also got this really cool fish looking one that somebody gave me.
It's a fish.
It's a fish.
It's a big fish.
And the Craftsman also gave me this gold plated wrench when I retired for doing some consulting work for them.
Oh, wow. The Golden Wrench Award. I love it.
Yeah.
It's
That
a
it was.
bottle opener. Jack, I swear to God. The hell did I do with a freaking bottle opener? Jesus, this is going to bug me. Grandma also got me a wind-up toy from Timo. Mom got my autistic tags off of Timo or whatever. I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
This is really going to bug me, boys. I actually don't know where the hell that bottle opener went. Shite. It's the weirdest thing. I just saw it too. I gave my grandma one because there were two in the bag. Oh, shit. Okay. That's weird. Fucking deja vu, Maya. Is that under this? No. I'm about to lose my mind, boys. Not totally. Right? Where the hell did it go? I'm being trolled, I bet, just thinking about it, you know? Yeah. Oh, I think no, that's part of my wallet. Never mind. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it down there.
Streaming.
Okay.
Only 6 hours and 11 minutes so far.
Oh, shit. Found it. River Party. There were two of these in there. And there's like a magic putty situation in there too that came with the clock along with these. And it says, why do I need putty?
What is it? Stick it to the wall or something?
Yeah, sure, stick it to the wall so my brother can kick my ass. Probably anyway.
You just duct tape it.
Oh yeah,
Big
sure.
with it right to the wall.
No offense, but my brother would literally nail me verbally if I put any sticky stuff on the wall because that stuff rips paint.
You can get painter's tape.
Mm.
I'd do it anyway.
Nah.
You get some Gorilla tape. Oh man.
I value living there at least until my grandma gets a place and all that, and I help her out when I move with her. You know.
Liquid nail.
No offense, I value my living space.
I lost my shoe there for a second.
Oh, I'm not wearing shoes. I'm wearing socks. That's it. That's it. Well, I found out that the battery compartment doesn't work on this thing, but it has a section, little DV cord that I can plug it in. So can't really show because this is blocking it, but I have a couple of those cords at the house, and that's gonna work real nicely for my studio. So one of my my other provider owned one of these before, so. Is it just me, or is it really quiet on this live stream? These feels ominous.
Yeah.
Normally we're having a ball, and it's like, yeesh.
That's because we're tired. We've been on this thing for 10 hours. We're already tired.
Do you say 10 hours? It says 1 hour and 52 minutes, 54 minutes.
Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Not bad.
I've been
Not
going
bad. We had Taco Bell last night, plus my aunt brought up barbecue chicken. I was full. And normally I don't get full. Speaking of which, I need to get some food in my belly. I think Graham said there's chicken in the fridge. Hold that thought. I'm gonna quickly close off my camera.
I think I decided I'm going to become a movie star, Jack. What do you think? I should get an acting career. What do you think?
There you go.
I could be the next action hero in movies.
I could do e-bagging on my OnlyFans.
There you go. I'm
10,
gonna do an OnlyFans. We're gonna both do that, and we're gonna eBay on our OnlyFans page. And if they give us enough money, we're gonna show off just our sexy bodies to the people.
You're seeing a belly like this?
That's it. You want to see this? You gotta pay some money.
$2,000 for some used drawers.
That's right. I'll send you my
Good.
dirty socks for $100 each.
Nice and crispy. Parts and jars and shit. People do that stupid shit. Farting in a jar. And these pervs will go by that fart in a jar and why do you want to smell somebody's booty hole? People have weird, effed up fetishes.
Yeah, they do. That's kind of what makes the world go around. I think, I have a little bit of a thing about I don't like to touch slimy food with my hands. So Lorelai knows that we go and eat somewhere and get something that we got to have a lot of napkins because I don't like my fingers to be dirty. So I gotta get my hands clean pretty quickly. So
I went to Buffalo Wild Wings one day. Oh my god! Ate some of the hottest wings there, and I had to go take a piss. I wiped my hands off.
Yeah.
I avoided the wet nap. Had to pee so bad because I had so much beer in my system. Went into the bathroom. Looked at the sink. No, I don't have time for that. Went to the stall, whipped it out. I'm like, yeah. And
yeah, you learn that.
oh my god, we started burning and burning.
See, you're gonna learn that lesson one way or the other.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
I used to be able to take hot food until the other day.
Mm.
They had like 4 chicken wings and they put a whole bunch of seasoning on it and there's a marinade and some Frank's Red Hot. I ate 2 pieces and I'm like, this is way too salty. And my stomach just automatically just said, F you.
Yeah.
I was hurting all night long and half the next day. I thought I was going to die. That and run back and forth to the CR I took the water pill.
All right, guys, about time for me to get off of here. I got to go have some lunch, but we will see you Thursday night at 6:30. Until then, be safe, have fun, get some rest, all of that good stuff. And then remember, Thursday night, whoever wins the statement game gets to buy my wife a Louis Vuitton purse. Something to look forward to. So, see you guys.
Jackie, you still gonna be on?
I missed that.
Are you still gonna be on?
See ya. I guess.
Okay.
I'm just going to make something to eat real quick. Yeah. I'm going to make something to eat real quick so I can take my pills for the night. Just throw stuff in a bowl and put it in the microwave. Nom, 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 nom.
BRB?
I pulled the background. I hear you.
What's up, Jack? Excuse me. Excuse me.
What's that?
What's up?
No, I'm freezing. Too much. Just
Here.
waiting for the microwave.
All right.
It's funny how people say microwaves heat things from the inside out. No, that's not true. Just I'm making a soup thing here, and the edge is boiling. There's cold.
Yeah, I feel you, buds. Fuck. Mm-hmm. What do we say, Robert K?
Robert K. Eating
Uh-huh.
my camera is so gross.
Mm. Uh-huh. Mm.
I'm not sure how long we keep this going on for.
Well, I'll catch you later then, Jack.
You gotta attempt to get a little bit of sleep. content. All right.